Hi everyone, this is Kimmy and welcome back to Cooking with Kimmy. Today we're going to be making spicy crab toast with Pier 717. So today we're going to be doing a Thai-inspired crab salad and we're going to be serving ours over some buttered and fried bread. You can always use this recipe just as a salad alone or in lettuce cups or however you want to serve it, but it's going to be really nice and simple and fresh and very spicy. So we hope you guys enjoy and we hope you follow along. So the first thing we're going to get started with is our dressing. So this is a Thai-inspired dressing, almost similar to what you would find in like prawn and pomelo salad. So the key to this dressing is you want to hit all your flavors. Sweet, salty, and spicy. Obviously, spicy crab toast, whatever. So I have a bunch of ingredients here. I'm just gonna build my dressing first in this bowl. So our first ingredient is gonna be brown sugar. Traditionally, you would use palm sugar here, but I'm just trying to make this recipe with ingredients you can already find at home or ingredients that are easy to buy in the grocery. So here I just have some brown sugar. Here I have some rice vinegar. You can also use lime juice. You just want to stir it until the sugar is almost dissolved. Then here I have fish sauce. Here I have some finely minced ginger. So I'm just gonna add that to our dressing. So what I'm gonna do now is the spicy part of the spicy crab toast, which is using both red and green chilies. Of course, if you only have one or the other, that's fine, but we really like the combination of both here. So I have 3 red chilies here, but I'm just gonna cut up 2 for the dressing. So you just want it in small pieces, just so that if you bite into it later, it's not super spicy. I'm just leaving the seeds in. Of course, if you wanted it less spicy, you could take the seeds out. Just gonna put the red chilies in there. So the green chili, they're not as spicy, so I cut them a little bit larger here. I'm gonna cut all 3 of these, and then I'm only gonna use half in the dressing, and then we'll use half in the salad later. So I'm just gonna cut these thinly. And I'll just use half of these in the dressing. So I'm just gonna stir this together. And then at this point, you're gonna wanna try this. Depending on the ingredients that you're using or substituting with, if it's too spicy or too sweet or too sour, of course you can adjust with the amounts of sugar and vinegar, but we'll give you the recipe down below for the ingredients that we're using and the quantities that we're using. Instead of olive oil here, we're gonna be using coconut milk. So it adds kind of that velvety texture, a little bit of creaminess, and some relief from the really, really spicy chilies. So we're just gonna mix that together. So this dressing is done, and I'm just gonna set it aside. And we're gonna move on to our crab and our bread. So as you can see, the bread is really nice and brown and well toasted on all sides. It's soaked up almost all of that butter. So it's really, really like nice and crispy and greasy. And it's gonna be a really delicious base, especially because it's hot and kind of fatty, to our really light and fresh crab salad. So I'm just gonna transfer these before they burn. Already toasted them well on both sides. Then you're just gonna let that cool for a bit before we put our salad on it. So now we're gonna move on to our crab salad. Our bread is toasted and fried. Our dressing has been sitting for a while, and we've opened this gorgeous crab meat from Pier 717. If you look inside the can, you can see how beautiful the crab is, how it's still in really nice big chunks. This is perfect for the salad because you don't want it really too broken down. It'll soak up the dressing really well and handle all the other flavors that we're adding into it. So I'm just gonna empty this can onto our bowl. Ooh, look at that. Exciting. Ooh, looks so good. And I'll just break it up a little bit. You can see from the can, it's already nice and in large chunks. And because it's refrigerated and never frozen, it's really easy to break apart. So this is one can of our Pier 717 crab meat. As you can see, super easy, straight from the fridge, already cracked, already peeled. So this is a cold salad. I'm not heating or cooking this crab any longer. It is ready to eat from the fridge and from the can. So we're gonna add just our dressing and other vegetables to this, and that really nice cold crab salad with the hot, greasy bread is gonna be really good. So I'm gonna add just half of our dressing first with all the chilies and the brown sugar and the ginger. And the first half of the dressing, it just to make sure that you're not logging the crab with too much liquid. You're gonna let it absorb this first addition of dressing first. Let it really flavor the meat, and then we'll add the rest of the dressing with our other vegetables. So we're just gonna give that a nice stir. And what's great about crab is that it's naturally very sweet, and then all the flavors that we're gonna add to it will just enhance that sweetness. Okay, so let's add your dressing little by little. Okay, and then to the crab and the dressing, we're just gonna add some cilantro. Here I have it just roughly chopped, leaves and stems. A lot of people throw the stems out. Cilantro stems, depending on how young your cilantro is, are actually really tender and have more of a cilantro flavor than the leaves. So I like to add them in there. If your preference is to leave them out, go ahead. Then I have some thinly sliced red onion. This adds different kind of heat, some crunch and some texture. And then we have the rest of the green chilies that we sliced. So I've added all our bits and bobs there. Then I'm just gonna add the rest of the dressing now over the vegetables so that those get coated as well. And then I'm just gonna toss it all together. As you can see, it came together in almost no time. The most difficult part of this recipe is toasting the bread, and that's something you've probably done before. It's nice and cold and light and refreshing. So it's really nice and sour, kind of spicy. The coconut milk gives it a little bit of creaminess and coconut flavor, but the forefront is still really the flavor and the sweetness of the crab. So we're just gonna put some of this stuff aside and then assemble our toast. So we have our fried and toasted bread here and our nice Thai-inspired crab salad. And what you're gonna do is just load them up. So here's our nice fresh salad with the red onions, the Pier 717 crab meat. And you can see those nice flecks of chili throughout the salad. So just add as much crab as you can fit onto your pieces of bread, because the best way to enjoy this is to eat a lot of it. And there you have it, our spicy Thai crab toast with Pier 717 super lump crab meat. We hope you guys enjoy this recipe. We hope you guys try this at home. You can buy Pier 717 crab in Restans, SNR, or through their Instagram page, which we'll link here down below. We hope you guys try this out. It's really, really delicious. The cold salad and the hot bread. You just have to try it. That's all. Bye!